Hi, this is Chris Ostrowski, Oracle, and then use the node, and then I'm going to process this, but it's something in command line browser now. Old.
Okay. That was Vinod, right?
I click on start.
Vinod, shall I make you the presenter?
Hold on, let me find out the exact video.
Okay.
We really aren't.
Okay, yeah.
EM, which is the Enterprise Manager.
I got it. Okay, you guys see my video, right?
Yeah, it's visible.
Right.
Yeah, so if I select SOA server again, and I click start, this time it's thinking about it. And after a few minutes, you can see I've compressed the video here. After a few minutes, you can see that the SOA server appears that it's up and running. It says task completed, and it looks like it's running. But it really kind of isn't, even though it seems like it is. And this, again, goes back to that setting in the node manager.properties file, which we're going to revisit here in a second. How do I know that the SOA server really isn't running, even though the administration console kind of says it is? Well, there's another tool that you can use, and I'm going to copy this IP address so I don't have to type it again. But if you open up another browser and you go into the EM, which is the Enterprise Manager for the application server, we're going to log into this and we're going to see that even though it kind of seems like the console thinks we're running, we really aren't. So I'm going to hop over here. I'm going to log in with the same credentials that I logged into the administration console. And because this is the first time I log in, I get prompted for, do I use a screen reader? Do I want to see these preferences again? I want to be shown that the first time I actually log in. But when we come over here, we take a look at all of the different pieces that are available to us. The SOA server is still down. I'm not sure why all this is highlighted here. I didn't mean to. You can see that as part of the Enterprise Manager, the SOA server here is still down, even though the administration console says it's up. And it took me a long time to kind of figure out what in the world was going on here. But unfortunately, this all goes back to one of the settings in the node manager.properties file. So I'm going to hop back into here, and I'm actually going to shut down my SOA server because we're going to have to go through and do this again so that it's actually running properly. And while that's kind of chugging away in the background, I'm going to hop back here into my terminal window. And if you remember, I did that find on node manager.properties earlier. We didn't have it. So when we do the find this time, it in fact is there. So the first thing we want to do is we want to shut down the node manager. So we can do this at the Unix level. So if we do a ps-ef and do a grep on node manager, there's the process that's running there in the background. So if I just do a kill -9, 7168, I can shut down the node manager. And then I want to edit that node manager.properties file, and we need to make a change to one of the lines there. So let's go into this guy, and we're going to edit him. And this is we just happen to stop on the line that we need to look at. Start script enable, for some reason, gets defaulted to false. And again, there must be a reason that Oracle does this. I'm not exactly sure why, but what it does is it stops you from actually fully starting up your managed server. So you have to change this to start script enable is equal to true. So I'm going to save this file. I'm going to go back and I'm going to run the node manager program again. So I'll kick him off again, and we should see the secure socket listener started on port 5556. We hop back into our browser again, we still show that the task is in progress, but we just have to refresh this guy, and it should come back that it has in fact shut down. So let's try this again. So let's start up the SOA server. We click on Start. Again, I'm going to pause the video because this takes a few minutes to go. But when we come back, it should be started up, and then we'll hop into the Enterprise Manager and take a look to make sure everything's okay. Welcome back. As you can see from our web page here that the task is completed, the SOA server is now up and running. So if we hop into the Enterprise Manager and we refresh the page there, hopefully it'll show that the SOA server is in fact up and running now. We still have it down. We just needed to refresh the page a couple of times, and now you can see that the SOA server is in fact up, and all the components that go along with the SOA server are in fact running. So the Node Manager is a pretty powerful piece of software that comes along with the Oracle Weblogic server.
Yeah, Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing I was talking.
Sure.
Everybody's there? Yes.
So Bhinev, actually, yeah, you're right, but that is like part of Fusion middleware actually, Oracle Enterprise Manager, which we were seeing. So that is part of Fusion middleware. So that is a different package basically.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was wondering if we can download that package so we would know, like, our managed server is actually running. Not just showing that it's running and it's not running in the background.
No, actually, in our case, like it's running. It is not like it is showing there running or it is down. Because if your managed server is down, your app will not be available to like users.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that is only when the node manager is installed, right?
No, that is not the case actually. That's like in their EM manager, it was showing down. So they have to like make some setting between like node manager and EM. So actually their enterprise manager is also connecting to your node manager for the status. That's why he has made that change particularly. But like say we are on like Weblogic, so Fusion middleware is like a very like big project, and Weblogic is a part of it. So once you know about Weblogic, then you further move into like SOA branch and you learn more about Fusion middleware. It has like a lot more components apart from Weblogic. So you can say Weblogic is base, and then other components add up, and that makes it like Fusion middleware. So
that
even
one,
though like you can download Fusion middleware and install it, but it will like that's not like big deal, but you will not be like able to gain much because like we are still learning about Weblogic, which is just a pillar of Fusion middleware. SOA.
No, the only reason I looked at that video was like sometimes in our console, all the managed server says it's running, right? But after looking that video, I get to know that even it's actually running, it might not be running at the background, because if that happens, then our deployed application is not going to run, for the client. I mean, the user.
Yeah, Vinod, but actually such kind of issues and scenarios, there will be hundreds of scenarios, different scenarios, which you will be coming like experiencing in your like experience when you start working on Weblogic. So you will be facing many kind of issues, and so only after troubleshooting, like you will be able to find out like, okay, so that was the issue. So there is like no hard and fast rule that we can learn like such kind of tricks or everything, but that is like something which will come after troubleshooting. So in this case, you will see that okay, my in console it is showing server is running, but in the backend it is showing that my managed server is down. So in that case, like you will need to find out like why, and you need to raise a ticket to Oracle that we are facing this issue in our middleware.
Oh,
so in that case, like they will suggest us that okay, this is a bug and you need to update this node manager or properties or such file. Because
Oh,
usually
don't tell
such
us.
kind of bugs or fixes are with Oracle, and like users are already reaching them for such kind of issues. So that's why we always like first go to them and check if it's not in our hands. But if like first we troubleshoot at our end only.
Okay.
So that was like a different kind of issue, and usually even I have not like faced this kind of issue like 4 to 5 years. So most probably even this will not be an like general issue which we were encountering. But once we know WebLogic, yeah, we can troubleshoot any kind of issue. So we will be at least able to get a hold. Okay, so that is the issue, and I need to go into this direction to resolve this fix. So
Okay.
that's how it works.
Okay, honest.
Okay, sure. So in last session we learned more about admin server.
So
We
before we start the class, I have a question from last class.
yeah, tell me.
Actually, I haven't got chance to watch the whole video. I just watched half of it, and then okay. So I saw in the video like like you like made some changes on the that like you did some BI start and then so that it will keep running even after we close the terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to do that to every like managed server, or like we can do it like one for all the managed server.
For each and every server, like because you will be having custom scripts. You're creating custom scripts for every app server, so you need to do
Okay,
it for everyone.
so for admin server too, we have to do that, right? The BI and then the admin server, that .sh run the command and.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
Okay, because usually you will be finding custom scripts with additional more options added as per the like requirement of the development team. So they will ask us, maybe they will even ask us to like increase the memory or do some have some additional Java arguments passed to your script. So in that all cases we modify these startup scripts. Okay, so last time we learned about configuring managed servers, how to start and stop managed servers, how we can configure managed servers, and explaining administration and managed server independence mode, which is an MSI mode. And we will also learn about this, configuring managed servers remotely. So what is managed server independence mode? Let's learn about this. Okay, as per the like name implies, managed server independence mode. So why we have this mode incorporated by Oracle and WebLogic? That is so that your managed server can work independently without any dependence on any other managed server or admin server. To prevent the admin server from becoming a single point of failure. because whatever configuration changes you are making, whatever applications you are deploying, so admin server is assisting you for all the tasks. So whatever configuration you are making is stored in admin server, but my managed server can also retrieve its configuration directly by reading a copy of the config.xml file and other configuration files which are located on managed server's own file system. Okay. So managed server uses cached application files to deploy the applications that are targeted to the server. And you cannot change a managed server's configuration until it is able to restore communication with the administration server. So that is managed server independence mode. So basically what is happening is I have one managed server and one admin server, okay? And if my admin server is on machine A and my managed server is on machine B, okay? So if my machine A faces some issues with physical memory, so there is a hardware issue and my machine A is down, that means my administration server is down. So if my administration server is down, I will not be able to make any change in the configuration. I will not be able to see what is the configuration or how many managed servers I have, how many JDBC resources I have, what kind of JMS configuration I have put. So all those details I will not be able to easily see. So, and also whenever managed server restart, it connects to admin server and then grabs the configuration from admin server. But if our admin server is down, what will happen? Any idea? Binod Amitor said it.
If the admin server is down,
Yeah.
then I don't think the man server can, connect with the admin server and get all the information.
Yes. So what it can do to prevent such situation, like, because see, if it is not able to connect to admin server, but we learned in earlier slide in this slide we learned how admin server to managed server interaction happens. Each managed server stores a local copy of its configuration. Okay, and whenever a managed server starts, it connects to admin server to synchronize the configuration. So in this case, it will not be able to connect or like to admin server. Then it will not be able to synchronize the whatever configuration at that time. But it has a local copy of all the configuration. So it will be able to start or not.
Even the admin server is down?
Yeah, if admin server is down, our managed server will be able to start or not. What do you guys
Maybe you'll be able to start if we make the managed server independent on its own, like by editing some configuration.
No, actually, this is a by default feature, so it is present in all managed server.
Okay.
So your managed server will be up and running. There is no, that's why it is independent. It is not dependent on admin server. The only thing will be what is like different in this scenario than when admin servers are available, that you will not be able to make any change. And why you will not be able to make any change? Because admin server is down. But yeah, it will be up and running, and you will be like, see, you will be able to start the managed server and your application will be available to your users. Okay, so let's see a live demo of this.
Yeah.
So Binod, can you like open the console?
Okay. Am I still shared?
No, I'm just making you the presenter.
So you see my console, right?
Yes.
Okay, if I want to start all these managed server, right, all these,
Yeah.
I have to go here and do each and every managed server, all these like with the like every time, like each and I'm trying to say like let me show you something.
No, actually, we created those scripts for admin and managed servers, right?
Yeah.
So you
So I
can,
can start with from right here.
yeah, that in that case it will use the node manager.
Let's see.
Don't restart everything, just restart one managed server.
One. Okay. Okay. Let's start shortly.
See, we have admin server is running and you can restart M1. We created a script for M1 and ABC. So you can,
But it says M1 server does not have a machine associated.
yeah, because we are using script for this.
So for that purpose, I have to go here and start it, right?
Yeah, started from the backend. Later on, when we learn more about node managers, then at that time we will associate a node manager with this. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Not like
So you
this.
don't just regular.
Yeah, because start m1.sh already has the no hub and ampersand and everything. So it
Okay.
automatically.
Okay.
So we just
Oh.
have to initiate the dot slash and start m1.sh. There is no need for ampersand or no hub.
So I have one question about that. So once we start manage server MS1, then it keeps on running as we have, yesterday we already said.
Sorry, can you come again?
So I think Vinod shut down his machine, so his managed server is not running right now. Right?
Yeah, right.
So when he started the managed server right now, then it keeps on running. If he shut down in background, if he shut down here, yes, because he already managed for two things, yes, yesterday, two servers.
Yeah.
Did you get me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. See, he right now we are not using Node Manager for M1. Okay. So he and for ABC we are using the Node Manager. But like even if we are using Node Manager, we can start it from the backend. So right now we have started from the backend ABC and M1. So they will keep on running until Vinod physically shut down this server.
Okay.
Physically shut down means and when he closes everything and shuts down and when the power is out. Only in that case WebLogic will come down. So it will keep in running in the background as a daemon process.
Anush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Amit.
But in real time scenario, like the server will be up and running all the time, right?
Yeah, your server will be up and running for like more than 1 year or unless like the
So we don't. I mean, we don't use our laptop. We use the like where we work. We use their computer or server, right? We don't use our laptops.
yeah, usually you will SSH to physical server which is like stored in some other location, distant location. So you will SSH to that particular server and see the status there.
Or from our laptop.
Yeah, from your local machine.
From our local machine, we can like access to that server and then make changes.
Yeah, right. It will act like right what you have right now in the terminal. It is a similar thing, but the only change will be that you will be working on some different machine rather than your own machine.
Oh.
So although although the computer is of company, but we are not working on the same computer, but we are working on the computer that is located on the different.
Exactly. Like you are connecting from your local PC to a physical server which is like located in some different country or some in different continent. So you are just remotely connecting using SSH command. So SSH via, yeah.
So at that time when that machine shut down, only the server is shut down.
Yeah, only your WebLogic will be down only if your physical server which is located in some other location that shuts down.
Okay, yeah.
So if it goes down, there is some like power outage in that data center or like some issues physical like CPU is bust out or RAM is out or there is fire in the server. Only in that case your WebLogic will be down and then you like need to check with the system administrator. So it could be Linux, it could be HP Unix, it could be Ubuntu, could be anything.
So the memory problem will, like whatever we make changes here, that is for the physical server, not for our computer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you told me not to put the no hop, right?
See, go into bin directory.
Because I already got a like a setup in the security, right?
Yeah, we have already have security. So just go to M1 directory. Go into bin directory, base domain and slash bin.
BM.
Go 3 directories back.
Okay.
Okay, now go into bin directory.
Okay.
So yeah, so here we have start m1.sh. Can you like cat this file?
Cat M1.
Yeah. Yep. See, we already have like no hub and ampersand. So that's why we created this.
I was gonna show you that we created no hop dot n% from the server, right?
Yeah.
Is it from server?
Right now you're in your local server machine, so there is no server. So right now it's all your machine.
No, I mean server directory. I'm trying to say. I was trying to make everybody understand how I created.
Okay. No, actually, no hub will be you will be running from bin directory. Means you can like run it from any directory, but you will need to like provide the proper paths. So usually, since all the startup scripts, that's like a standard basically. That we put all the binary files, executable files for all servers in bin directory. Because what will happen is, I am working on this, okay, but I am out of office tomorrow, and Amit is now working on this thing. I set it up. So logically, he will always go and come into this bin directory to see any executable file. He will not go anywhere else because if you like create the executable file on some other location, he will not be able to like get it because either you explicitly tell him that okay, I have placed it here in this different location, then only like he will be able to get a hold of it.
Otherwise, it's always in bin directory.
Yeah, it's advisable that like you always put it into your bin directory because that's the most logical location where everyone will check any startup script. So that is kind of like standard. That's why like even the all the binary files are here only. Start WebLogic, start manage WebLogic, set domain env, all the shell scripts are present here. Okay.
So, Anuj.
Yeah.
I think the Amit, did you understand how we did it?
Actually, yeah, I was watching video this morning.
Like, if not, like we can just create one one managed server, and we can do it right now, and you can practice right now, so you can refresh. I mean, you can learn right now.
I can watch the video.
Yeah.
What do you want to practice?
No, I was gonna create another managed server, and then we can put all the password and username, and put the no-hop all these things, so we don't need a node manager.
Yeah, I think the video will clear. I saw the video and I see it myself.
You did? Okay, that's good then. Yeah, Anuj, everything is good.
Everything is good.
Sure. So one thing is, okay, now just shut down the M1 server.
Stop.
Yeah, you can stop from the console.
All right. We can do it from here too, right?
Yeah.
We can do it like this. Stop. Yeah.
But there is no stop M1.sh.
Oh, okay, I see. So we just do it from here.
You can do one thing, like there is a script present there.
Where?
Stop managed weblogic.sh.
Uh-huh. So it's gonna stop all the managed, right? Weblogic.
No. You need to give the parameter.
M1.
Oh. And then another path, right? HTTP.
Yeah.
Yeah, manage server name and the same parameters M1 and admin server URL.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's stopping the M1 now. So it's connecting to basically admin server. Okay, it connects to admin server, then issues the stop command to M1.
What is that Jython? Do we have to learn that Jython too?
No. Actually, that is a different language which is like for scripting and all. If you like later want to create some script for automation and all, then like you can utilize
It doesn't come under
WLST
WebLogic.
scripts. Sorry?
It doesn't come under WebLogic, like we don't need to learn that one, right?
That's, you can say, an additional feature basically, which like usually you can in Jython or Python. So there are two programming languages. So if you want to automate something or you want to create some scripts which can like do every, like whatever you are doing from console, if you want to do it via WLST WebLogic scripting tool, so in that case you use the Python or Jython language scripts. Okay.
Because when they send us the requirement, they ask for Jython, Python, and so many things.
Yeah, we're just learning WebLogic, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But when they send us all the email, with the required, programs, and they ask Python, Jython and Maven, a lot of stuff, WLST scripting with Unix and, other programs.
Yeah,
So
but
like just this, we can survive in the real-time, job.
yeah, right.
I mean, do you think we can survive? Like,
Of course, like you will be able to use. For WebLogic administration, like this is like mostly what is done. And for definitely you will need to learn some of the Python and Jython like syntax and all. So do you have like any idea of some programming language earlier? Where you have might have worked on some programming language like C
Not
or C++ or Java?
no, I thought Java is hard. That's why I took this one. I thought this one is easier, but this is even pretty hard for us right now.
No, basically this is WebLogic. You already have like learned most of the things like how to start and stop, how to deploy, how to manage clusters and all. So you will be a pretty good system administrator once we are done with this. But for some of the stuff like advanced stuff, you can say, or at once you are done with like all the training, then once you know all about WebLogic, then you move into the advanced ladder, like where whatever once see right now we are understanding how to work with the administration console, right?
Yeah.
Later on when you are well versed with this thing, you know how to start, how the interaction between managed servers and admin server occur, what are clusters, how we manage clusters, what are the deployments, what are different stages of deployment, how we deploy manually, how we deploy from console. Once like you are very well versed with your WebLogic administration console and everything, and then after which you will be able to learn more about this, you can say you will be learn more about your how I can do all those things in script. So that will be an level up from this. That will come later, because first you need to learn the basics, then only like you can move it to the next step.
So it says there is an error.
Okay, what is the error?
It says there is no server running at localhost 7001.
Okay, is admin server running?
Admin server, yeah, running.
Okay,
Can you refresh the console, brother?
yeah, can you refresh it once?
Yeah, see right here. It's not doing. Is it because the, you know,
Oh,
this
I guess
702,
you it's working, right?
SSL port is 7002, that's what I have to give?
No, 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 no. Only 7. Wait.
Can you go to the server?
No, no, no. This is your M1.
Yeah, we're trying to stop M1, right?
Yeah, but it connects to administration server. So we need to give the URL of admin server only.
Oh, okay.
Can you show your screen once? Like what was the command which you gave to stop M1?
Let's see. This one right here. /stop managed weblogic.sh m1 http localhost 7001.
Okay, now can you do one thing? Can you grab localhost in etc host file just like we did earlier?
ABC?
etc host. Let me ping in the chat. Just run this command,
Okay, which command?
which I just posted in chat.
Oh, grep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to give IP address instead of VPN. It's the same.
Yeah, you can try. And did you do any change in admin server?
Like what can change?
Like any IP? Can you go into like WebLogic console, go into admin server?
That's it.
Okay, so listen address is localhost only.
7001. See this SSL listen port enabled.
No, actually that is not an
Like,
issue.
do we need to check on this enabled or no?
No, that's fine. That is not an issue. Try once again. Go into the terminal.
Okay. What, the same command, stop?
Yeah. /stop managed weblogic.sh.
I forgot it's capital or what. Minus. Okay. M1. And the path, right?
Right. http :/localhost :7001.
That's it?
Yeah.
No such file or directory.
Stop managed. Yeah, you need to copy the script name. There is a script placed here. ls-lrt.
Okay, I got it.
Stop managed. Okay. Right.
It says done stopping. But it says error getting the initial
Yeah.
context. No server running at.
Yeah, because like it is not able to listen to this address basically. Can you run one command which I am pinging? It will show you the process ID of which command is using this port 7001.
Okay.
Okay, so we can see that process ID with process ID 4701 is listening on this port. Okay, can you run this command as well? Which I just posted.
Okay. Sys ID. Oops. What happened?
Okay. So you can try one thing, you can like go there. Again
Where?
run the same command for stop.
Okay.
// but instead of localhost, put
Uh-huh.
the IP address.
127.0.0.
You need to
Dot.
provide the protocol as well, HTTP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one too, right? 7.
001:7001, right? 7001. Yeah. Execute it.
Can we use the kill -9 command to stop?
Yeah, you can use that, but what it will do, it will kill the process without any.
Saving whether
You got
Okay.
the same error, I believe, right? Oh, what happened? The screen.
Yeah,
Didn't want
that
to.
is strange because like it is not able to connect to the admin server, so that's why it's failing.
You saw my screen, right?
Yeah, it's visible.
It went full. Like, how do I make it small?
You can put on the like there is a maximize or minimize button there, so there is a restore button also there.
Where?
In the terminal.
In the.
right side, in the top of the right side of the terminal.
I cannot see all the way because I don't know. It went.
Try Alt Tab. Yeah, there is an
Alt.
option. Right
Right
click
click.
anywhere. Yeah, leave full screen.
Oh, okay, okay, I got it.
You went into full screen. Yeah.
Okay. So we're trying to do this, right? You said what other?
Can you go there itself? In the terminal.
Yeah, I'm in the terminal right now.
Yeah, ls-lrt. Okay, now go one directory back.
That's -LRT.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we have one file created which is shutdown.py. Okay, now just cat this file.
Okay.
Shutdown.py. Py.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to shut down the server. Mission tree. So, did you see the screen?
Yes, so what it is doing is it is trying to connect, and the problem is admin server name it is taking as M1.
Oh, admin server equals to M1.
Yeah, now just go into bin directory. Now cat this file stop managed weblogic.sh.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, just cat it. Presented.
You don't need to put M1.
No. We are seeing the file. Cat is for like watching the file. What is it? What is inside?
Okay.
Okay, can you come go up?
More up.
Yeah, little bit. Okay, yeah, that's it. Come back, like come down little. Okay, if $1 is then server name is empty. Else server name. Okay. Okay. Admin URL is .1. Okay, can you come down? Okay, we can try one more thing before making any change in configuration. Can you run the same stop script?
Stop script.
Yeah.
Stop script or stop web.
Yeah, stop managed WebLogic.
Okay.
Slash the name of the managed server M1.
M1.
Then T3.
E3.
Yeah, T3 colon slash T3. T for transport.
Keep a tiger, man.
Yeah, T
Oh,
for tiger.
T. Capital T or the small?
Small t.
T3 colon.
Double slash. Yeah, 127.0.0.1.
Colon
Again,
7.
colon 7001. Yep, that should work. Now press enter.
Okay.
Okay. So
Now
it
it's
was,
stopped.
yeah. So I'm not sure why it was not listening on HTTP, but you can always you can like try to use T3 as well. So
What is T3 equals to?
yeah, right, exactly. So T3 is an internal protocol for WebLogic, to WebLogic communication. Just like an HTTP is a protocol which is used all over the web, so you can put HTTP in the web browser and hit anything, then your web browser will understand. So T3, your web browser will not understand, because there is no specification for T3 which is understood by like WebSphere or your browser or some other application. So T3 is an internal protocol of WebLogic to communicate between its different components. So it's an internal communication protocol for WebLogic, right?
Between what?
Between like its managed server, admin server, and different WebLogic console. So this is the base domain you are using here. So if Amit also has one similar kind of setup, you both guys can communicate with each other, like the managed server and admin server can communicate between the different domains using T3. So it's an internal protocol of WebLogic. So in WebLogic, like T3 also works, and as well as the HTTP also works.
Oh,
But
but
not sure why it was not working at this setup, because probably like you have IPv6 also enabled, so that might be the reason. But we like we will need to like troubleshoot more if we want to find out that thing.
you said IPv6?
Yeah, because I think there is IPv6 configuration here, because when we saw the etc host file, we saw that IPv6 was defined there.
Where did you see IPv6 like?
When we did run that netstat-an command to grab 7001, you can run that again from this.
Let's see. Because now you know, because you're professional, but we don't know, like, so we gotta find, like, know, like, how did you know?
So here in the first, you see here, the first
TCP.
column, yeah, saying TCP6, which is IP version 6. So it could be
Uh-huh.
that like it was not able to, WebLogic might not be able to like understood if the HTTP it is in TCP v6 or like that. So that could be the reason, one of the reason.
So that could be the reason we have to use T3.
Yeah, right. That's why we tried with T3 and it worked.
So it is better to use always TCP than HTTP.
Yeah, it will not make much different, and even Oracle recommends that you use T3, and because like that's why they invented T3 to have better communication between WebLogic to WebLogic. So they separated it from the TCP. So like you can preferably use T3 only, unless like necessary to use HTTP. So now do one thing. Now similarly we need to shut down the admin server.
Mm-hmm.
For to stop admin server, you just need to run the stop weblogic.sh. Right.
Stopping.
Okay. Can you go to terminal?
I think it's the same error, right?
Right. Why it is connecting to this 192.168.0.11? Okay.
Like, whose IP address is this? Is mine?
Yeah, that could be. Can you do IP config? I guess there should not be any space.
Oh, okay.
That is also in the bin, IP config.
If config if,
Oh, if config. That's it?
yeah.
This is to
Okay.
look what?
So it shows the different IP addresses which are assigned to your physical box, this particular server. So if you can see here, your IP is 192.168.0.23.
Uh-huh.
This is the IP for wireless LAN.
That's for the internet.
Yeah. Can you go little back up? And this is the local host address 127.0.0. And
Okay.
for Ethernet, you have an MAC address above. So usually what happens, since you are on Wi-Fi, what happens is your IP address changes.
Uh-huh.
So what has happened here is, previously when you installed Weblogic, your IP address was different.
Uh-huh.
And
Which
right now, yeah,
local?
go back, come down little. So here your IP address is right now 192.168.0.23. It is the current IP address. But when you installed WebLogic earlier, at that particular moment, your IP was different. Your IP was different. What was it? You can see from the logs, in the error logs, which it showed the IP error, which it is now not able to connect to.
11?
Yeah. So this is the IP which it is not able to connect to, and it was your IP when you installed WebLogic.
This one, right?
Yes.
So how did it change?
Yeah. Go into, there is an environment file for whole domain. Can I get like the controls as well?
Which one?
Are you able to give me the control?
How do you do it?
I requested controls.
I don't see it.
I'm disturbing you guys. I have one question,
Yeah, tell me.
So if the IP has been changed after he managed install the WebLogic, then how he would be able to start the managed server and the WebLogic server right now, using the same IP address like localhost?
Yeah, exactly.
See, previously there is like two different scenarios. Like when you are using stop weblogic.sh, it is calling the WLST internally. And when like you are starting the managed server, it is connecting to WebLogic via HTTP protocol, and it is starting via Java. there is a Java container which is starting the managed server. But in case of stop, it is connecting via WLST. So it's not like the script is invoking WLST in case of stop. So probably WLST like is not able to like resolve that particular TCP IP version v6. It kind of like an issue. So you will need to like dig more into it and like find out a proper workable scenario like what can be done in this case.
So WLST should be initialized for stopping, but not for starting, yes?
For stopping only like it is initiating.
Okay.
Because see, you can stop the WebLogic even if you don't have node manager. So that's how like it stops the WebLogic managed server. Even for admin server, it is like initiating via WLST only. But when you are but in the same, differently how it is different. But when you are starting, it is not invoking WLST. But on stop only, it is invoking WLST.
So is it a default setting?
Yeah, for stop.weblogic it is invoked by WLST. So because it is not initiating anything, like it's not creating something. It is just like the similar thing. It is going internally. What it is doing is it is going into your administration console. Okay, and after going into your administration console, it is initiating the stop command. Even you have the like the script as well, it on the fly as per your what arguments you are giving, it stops the server. So can you go into the terminal. Now just copy the old IP which we had .11.
.11?
Yeah, the previous IP which it failed to connect.
From T3?
No, only from 1922/7001. Only till 11. Yes.
Okay.
Now write the command grep.
Command tab?
Grep. Let me put some chat.
Oh, grep.
Grep.
Grep. Okay.
Yeah. Space IP, the IP which you copied, pasted. Now space and star symbol. Yeah, press enter. Okay, so here you can see, here we have admin URL set as the old URL.
Isn't this the managed WebLogic?
What?
You said this is set up as old URL?
No, the admin URL is set as the old IP which we might have earlier.
But the old IP was this one, right? 23.
This is the current IP.
Oh, the old one was the error one.
Yeah. So this is like a different kind of error because here we are installing on our like local PC. So that's why like it went it here. And usually your servers and all your IP remains constant. So Only when when you migrate from one server to server, your IP changes, and in that case you go there and make the changes in the configuration files for all such old instances of your IP.
So how do we change to a new IP, which is 23 192.168.0.23?
Actually, that will not itself help much, because when you restart again tomorrow, it will change again to a new IP,
Oh,
because your Wi-Fi address is assigned on that's a DHCP protocol, so it dynamically host control protocol, so it dynamically assigns IP each time when you restart. So can do one thing.
do we get this kind of problem in the real-time world?
Yeah.
So at that time, can't we make our IP as a one single default IP?
Yeah, exactly. This problem will not happen, because your servers are not connected to some Wi-Fi. They are physically connected via Ethernet. So they have an static IP. Since you are using your personal PC, so it doesn't matter much. There are two type of IPs. So currently you are on dynamic configuration, so your IP changes on every reboot or in some days. But if you have an static IP, so that is a special case of IP that gives you an individual identity, which can be identified all over the world or in your intranet. So it's either when you have a static IP, then that particular IP will remain constant and everyone will know, okay, this is the IP of this server, which will not change. And yours come under dynamic IP, which changes as per DHCP. DHCP is a protocol which is used by a router and all to dynamically assign an IP to all the devices it is connecting. So your phone might be connecting to your Wi-Fi, so it will be assigned a different IP.
Okay.
Because the range, which is this 192.168, this is an IP range defined at your router level Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
And 127 is the IP range for your local server, like local host usually. Okay. Can you show me your script once?
Which one?
Weblogic.sh. Cat stop weblogic.sh.
Oh, stop Weblogic.
Yes. Okay. Can you go up a little? Okay, go up a little.
All right.
Yeah, go up. Yeah, just wait here. Okay, so okay, go little bit. Okay, can you go a little bit up? Okay, now try to run this script. Stop weblogic.sh.
Which one? Which
Yes.
script you said?
Yeah, / stop weblogic.sh. Then
Okay.
space
Uh-huh.
T3, same IP, T3 colon T for your train,
Okay.
127.0.0.1,
Enter.
colon 7001.
Oh.
Okay, now run it. Okay, will not work that way. Okay, you can do one thing, you can stop from the console itself. We'll like look more into it. How we can like change the IP if our IP has changed recently. Even I am facing this situation the first time.
Okay, it stopped all the server now.
Yeah, so our admin server is shutting down now. So now go into your terminal again. Now run the start m1.sh. There is a script present there. Yeah, start m1.sh. Yep. Wait. No. Go there in the console terminal. No. Go to terminal.
The terminal, okay.
Okay, now, yeah, ls-lrt, open the node file.
Open which one? NoHop?
Yeah, okay. No, go to terminal mode only. can you maximize this? There is a maximize button there at left hand side, third button in the title bar. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so now go little bit up. You will see the log startup. Okay, yeah, you can stop here. Yeah, you can come down now. So here our WebLogic server startup is coming. Starting WebLogic with this version, come down. Okay, come down. Come down. Okay, see. So read this. On the fourth line, it is saying that there is an emergency log written, okay, which says that the administration server could not be reached at localhost 7001 because our managed server admin server is down, right?
Yeah.
So after this, what is written? The server is being started in managed server independence mode in the absence of administration server.
Yeah.
And if you can come more down, you can see that.
That's it. I'm all the way down.
Yeah, so it is saying that started WebLogic server, independent managed server M1 for domain running in production mode. And it will say all sort of error that okay, it is not able to connect to admin server. There is warning in the last as well that okay, log broadcaster on this failed to broadcast log message to admin server as it might not be running. It has disabled the log messages for admin server. So this is how it will come in logs that your managed server is started in managed server independence mode.
So can we still go in the console and see if the managed server is running?
Sorry, can you come again?
Can we go in the console and see if the managed server is still running?
Yeah, but before that you need to restart your admin server because currently it is down. That's why it has came into independence mode. Right?
So this is the only reason we would know that managed server is running in independent mode.
Yeah, this is what is independence mode. If you see this in logs, then that means there is something wrong with your admin server and it is like not able to connect to your admin server. So in that case, you need to check the connectivity from admin server. So there could be like multiple possible reason. First, most probable reason would be your admin server is down. Like in our case, our admin server is down. What could be other case that your admin server is up and running, but there is some connectivity problem from this managed server to administration server. So in that case, you need to involve your network team or someone from your system administrator team. So they will look into it, like why your managed server is not able to connect to the administration servers. Because these are two different IPs we are connecting to.
So if it happens like this, is our application will be still running?
Yeah, since the managed server is started in running mode, your application is running.
Okay.
So what about if something is updated in admin server, but it cannot be updated in independent managed server then?
Yeah, suppose your admin server, managed server was down. Okay. So suppose my this managed server is down right now. Okay. But my admin server is running. So I made some change in JDBC in admin server. But since this server is already down, it will not be able to write configuration change in managed server. So admin server will only make the change in all the servers which are up and running. So what will happen is now I shut down my admin server and now I am going to restart my managed server which was previously down. So I restart that my managed server, but since now my admin server is down, it will not be able to pick up that particular change which we made earlier in the admin server. Our managed server will not be able to pick that change. So what will happen? It will run with the old configuration because it is running in managed independence mode. So we need to restart the admin server and then restart managed server again so that it can connect to admin server for all the latest configuration.
So running the managed server independently is in the worst case scenario if the admin server is
Exactly. In the worst case scenario, so that your admin server is not single point of failure that okay, if my admin server is down, everything is down. So that should not happen because this is an enterprise ready, scalable and highly available setup for your applications. So your application should be up and running even if we have 1% availability. So your application will be highly available at all the times, even if your admin server is down or other managed servers are down, or even if your 1%, like one server is up and running, that means your application is running. So that is that is one of the feature like which we have. So this is like mostly asked in the interviews, like okay, what will happen if my admin server is down? Will I be able to start managed server or not? So you can say that yeah, we will be able to start it, and it will start in managed independence mode, and that will take all the cached configuration whatever it stores with internally. So that will use that one. Now you can try to start admin server.
So we would start managed like a server independent mode by what was the command? By stopping the admin server, right?
Yeah, see, that is an like feature basically. So there is no command or anything. It's in concept. If your admin server is down, your managed server will come into independence mode. So
It's by its default, right?
Yeah, it's by default. There is nothing you have to do. So now you can restart your admin server again because we shut it down earlier. We created some script for this as well. Start. No, not this one. We created something like start admin.sh.
Oh, okay. That's the one, right?
I'm not sure about the name. You can try using ls-lrt.
Yeah.
So if you use the command start weblogic.ff, then that no-op does not.
Yeah, so that will run in the foreground. It will run in your existing screen, and whenever you press Ctrl C or you close the terminal, then your WebLogic will shut down. But usually in production environment, we want WebLogic to be up and running all the time. So that's why we run it using NoHub. And for that we have created this custom script like start admin.sh.
But
You
I
need to
think
run start admin.sh.
okay, if I have to, start WebLogic by using NoHop, I can still use it, right?
Yeah, you can still. Even in start admin.sh, if you cat that file, start admin.sh, we are using NoHub and to start WebLogic only.
Well, I did cat the start WebLogic,
No,
right?
no, start admin.sh.
No, I wanted to see the WebLogic if I have set up the NoHop.
No, try start admin.sh once. Yeah, get it. See, here we are calling start weblogic.sh only, which will be running in the background in NoHub mode.
So run this WebLogic admin.
Yeah, now just run this command /start admin.sh. Yeah, it will internally call start weblogic.sh only. So now you can tail the nohub.out, press enter.
Hey, Anuj,
Yeah.
so while creating the customs script, do we need to put that and sign, or can I put another digit, another character?
Ampersand is basically your Unix feature to like run any command to the background. So you can
So
run
that
like
is
any command or like any utility or any script using ampersand.
that is a feature. So instead of and,
Yeah.
we cannot use another one.
Yeah, because we want our app to run in the background and to put any command or any script except even not like WebLogic, if it is even any other thing. Suppose you wrote some script for something and you want to run in the background, then we append ampersand sign. So it's in like
Okay.
Unix feature which we are combining with WebLogic. And NoHub is like also an Unix feature, so it's like no hang up. It will not hang up when you close your terminal. It will keep on running.
So is it the same command for the Windows too? NoHop?
Yeah, it's no. For Windows actually, you will need to install the services.
No, I mean there is no command like no hang up command.
Yeah, there's no command like that. That is for Unix.
Oh, okay. So
So
if we want like our servers running without hanging up in the Windows, what should I do?
yeah, in that case, actually, when you create your like managed server, it installs like services in your
Uh-huh.
Windows service. So you go to services.msc and there you will see that okay, we have the start managed WebLogic services are there which you can use to stop and start admin server or manage server both. So does anyone of you have like installed it in Windows?
Yeah, I think the Amit got in Windows. Amit.
So you can like try
Yes.
to install the using those services, and if you face any issues you can ask me.
Okay. You said services.msc. What was that?
Yeah, when you go into your Windows box and when you go into run command, input that command, and then it inside that you put services.msc.
Okay.
MSC is for Microsoft Console. Basically, there is an applet in which you see some services which are defined at Windows level.
Okay.
Okay, see. So go into servers.
Server?
Yeah. So here you already have M1 running.
Mm-hmm.
So when you restarted it, whenever the admin comes up, it automatically connects to all the managed servers, checks the status, and shows you the latest status, whatever we have.
Is it because of the no hang up command?
Yes, because our managed server is already up and running.
So what do we do now?
Yeah, I'm just checking for that service thing.
Amit? Amit?
Yes.
You
Ah.
practicing?
Not right now.
Sadat?
I'm looking at the screen, man. Actually, my dad wanted to change in another computer, and just I've, Windows right now, so.
So you all have like installed this Ubuntu.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Anu, how long is going to take today's class? How many minutes more?
We have 15 more minutes, 1-5.
Okay.
Okay. So that was, can I make me the presenter now?
Yeah.
Sure. So any other question you have regarding managed server independence mode? So, Binod, do you have like a different server with you like that?
Like different server means?
Different like Ubuntu running on some different IP in the same network. So you might have like two laptops or two desktops like that.
I got another laptop, but I don't have anything installed in it. Like,
Okay.
why, why you want me to install something else?
Because we had one topic like how to configure managed servers remotely. So
Okay.
for
For that,
that you need to have two machines where on one server we have one managed server and one admin server, and on some other physical server we will only have one single managed server which will connect to, so like we have machine A and machine B. So on machine A we will be having one admin server and one managed server, and
uh-huh.
on machine B we only have one managed server which connects remotely to your admin
Admin
server.
server.
So how
Oh,
to set up an environment like that? For that actually we need to have some different, one more server.
I got a Mac. Uh,
We can connect Binod's server from our laptop too, right? If that's the case, like
Yeah, but for that you're like you need to have an static IP.
oh,
oh, okay. So for that class, maybe Amit or Sadev, we can all stay in one room and then connect to a static IP.
yeah, we can do that tomorrow.
No. Even if like you guys are on same network, suppose you guys are in the same Wi-Fi, then also it will work.
Uh-huh. Wi-Fi. Okay, then we can sit in one room and then we can study.
Yeah,
No?
that will be perfect because in that case, like we will do three things basically. So that will be like a major step, like how we can configure managed servers, how you can have different managed servers on different servers. So you can create one managed servers on Amit's machine, you can create one on Saidev's, and you can have admin and managed servers, whatever we right now have, that will
Uh-huh.
remain on Vinod. And
Uh-huh.
so in this case, we will be having a clustered, highly available, scalable environment. So if Amit shut down its computer, the app is available from Vinod's server.
Uh-huh.
If Sarev shuts down its server, then it is available from Vinod's server. And so if Amit's PC is running and Vinod shuts down everything, then the app is available from Amit's server. So how we can configure those things, so that we will see tomorrow when you guys are in the same room and under same Wi-Fi, because that will work only when you have the servers in the same network, or even if you are in different network, then you will need to have the same you need to have static IP. Currently, you guys have dynamic IPs because like you guys are not in an intranet, right?
Mhm.
So that's why.
So even I have a Windows platform, I can connect Binodes like Unix. The platform, like it doesn't matter if I have Windows or Unix.
No, it will work on the same platform only.
Oh, okay.
So even the directory structure has to be the same. So whatever directory structure we have created here, at the same directory structure we will be installing WebLogic in Amit's PC.
Okay. Yeah, I have Ubuntu too, so we can do it tomorrow.
So Amit, Binod, can you share your domain name? Share these three things: domain name, domain path in Ubuntu. Okay.
My domain name?
Domain name, domain path, whatever you have in Ubuntu, and WebLogic username and password to Amit. And Amit, you need to configure a domain using the same set of information, like it will be in replica. So, but you do not create anything. Just install WebLogic. Okay. At the same path which where we have installed for Binod.
You mean domain name means like a
Domain name
web
has to be same. Yeah.
based on the domain.
Base
But I
underscore
have
domain.
but I have already installed WebLogic. I have to uninstall that one and install the new one. Whatever Binod.
No, that is not needed. So you have installed WebLogic at the same location which we have for.
I'm not sure. I'm using Windows right now. I have to, like, turn off and then switch to
Okay,
Ubuntu.
no, you can later on. If you have created the domain itself or not yet,
Yeah, I have created domain.
and the domain name is the same base underscore domain.
Base underscore domain, and yeah.
Okay, I believe it should be the same. If not, then you can try. You can install, configure the domain. We already like have discussed how to create a domain. So you can follow those steps for creation of the domain. And if not done, then we will cover it tomorrow. Like we can quickly install the domain, like similarly what we have for Binod.
Okay, yeah, we can do that tomorrow. We can sit in the same room and then, use the same IP address and.
Yeah, so you guys will be on the same Wi-Fi network. So in that case, like we will be able to see this configuration thing, and we can discuss some more concepts as well, like which are related to highly scale availability and scalability.
Yeah.
I have one question.
Yeah, tell me.
I deployed the application, right? Two applications.
Mm-hmm.
One application is not running. Like the one is running.
Here, let me make you the presenter.
It's not running now.
So will you be providing us some sample application so that we can deploy and practice?
Yeah, basically there are sample applications which comes with your WebLogic installation only.
Oh.
We will be installing those only. Because like for application perspective, even in like in production environment, you will be like responsible for only like installing, updation and monitoring of the application, how the application functions, what are its roles and responsibilities, or all such things. Like that is not in like my scope. So my scope is only to deploy that particular application, update, maintain, and make it available for all the users. So you have installed the application, but it is not running, right?
It was running before, but now it's not running. Yeah, this error, you know. Did you see my error, right?
Yeah. Can you go to the app? Yeah, because your app is in admin mode. Go into application. No. From here, first application, advertisement application, go there. It is in admin state, that means it is not available to the user. Go into targets. Go into targets. Yeah. So it is deployed on ABC, admin server and Linux server. So is ABC server up and running?
I think so.
No, that is fine. You can click, don't do anything, just release configuration. Don't save anything.
Go back to server.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you
I
go
think
into ABC server? I just, no, in the terminal, go there.
where?
In server,
Oh, back.
yeah. One directory
From
back.
server.
Yeah, go to servers.
Mm,
Go to ABC, CD ABC, CD logs, ls, ls-lrt. Can you open this abc.log?
that's it, right?
Yeah. So we are like trying to find out why the application is running in admin mode. Can you maximize the terminal? Now go up till you see the error where the application failed to initialize. There must be some error. So you installed it only, right?
Well, I deployed it too before, and it was running too before. And then I think I changed to admin mode, and then after that it didn't work.
Okay, so you manually like changed it to admin mode.
Yeah, from console.
Oh, in that case, okay, go into console. I thought it went in that state due to some issues. Usually if you have some issues, then only it will go into admin mode. But here you have manually like stopped it. Go into deployments tab.
Inside.
Yeah, now go there, go into select it. Now start button, servicing all request. Did you try that earlier?
No.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I
settings.
think I did deploy in the management admin server only.
Okay. Now you can
Probably.
do the same for other application. Yeah, it should
Okay,
work.
this one is running.
Yeah,
Let's do this one too, right?
yeah. So previously it was in admin state, so that's why it was not taking up the request from the user. Now since we have started it, it should work.
Dispatch. Oh, this one. One
No,
second.
there is spelling mistake.
No, it's correct now.
Yeah, enter it.
Yeah, it's giving the same problem.
No, there must be some spelling mistake. Check from the deployment tab. You can click on here.
Where?
Yeah,
The
click
path?
here. No, click on the application name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go inside.
Copy?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, same problem.
Yeah, because it must not be then deployed onto the admin server. It must be on some other server. Now go back to, yeah, go to targets. Targets is like where we have installed the application. So it is installed on ABC server. So you need to give the port of ABC server. What is the port of ABC server?
So go to server and check the port in on ABC.
Right. It's
7003.
7003.
Alright, got it.
Okay. So because it was not installed on admin server, so that's why it was not working.
Oh, okay. But the other one was 7001. Why is that?
That all depends on like target where you have installed that app. So whatever target you specify, it will work there.
Let's see.
So if you
This
go to
one.
deployment and if you go to advertising, so you see that we have multiple targets, ABC, admin, manage. So it will work from 3 ports, 7001, 7003 and the port of managed server. Even you can try that. The advertisement application will be available from 2 ports, 7001 and 7003. You can try
Oh,
that.
got it. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Anuj.
Okay. Okay, so tomorrow we will meet again at the same time and we will learn how to configure managed servers remotely. So that is quite important and we will learn that will be another crucial part because this is a dilemma for most of the person, like how we can install it on different machine and then how we can connect it to the admin server on different machine. So we will see that tomorrow. Okay. Any other questions for today or else we can drop? Okay guys, then thanks for joining for today. Have a good day ahead. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
One more.
Yeah. Tell me.
What is this command? Q -9
Okay.
7168. What is this?
Yeah, what it will do is it will terminate any process which is running with ID 7168. Okay. Now run another command. Control C. Where is exit from here? Yeah. ps-ef.
Which one?
ps-ef. Then space. Then pipe symbol.
I'm looking the pipe symbol.
It would, yeah, grep.
Space or no space?
Yeah, space grep 7168. So there is no process running with process 7168. So now you can run only ps-ef. Run ps-ef. No. Only ps-, yeah, you can run that. So it is showing all the processes which are running with your ID. Okay.
What's the command to the function for all ls?
Sorry, can you come again?
What's the command for pushing all the function for ls?
Actually there is a lot of noise, so I'm not able to hear you exactly.
I think it's from sorry.
Yeah, it's right now. Tell me.
Okay. There's one command to see all the function related to all the commands. Like if I want to know more about ls, then there's one command in front of ls.
Yes, that is the actually for every command there is a manual. As per the name suggests, why we use manuals? We use manuals for the info regarding any details about that particular thing. Okay, so for that manual we have information similarly here in Unix as well. So we have like shortened it. So manual has become man, MAN.
Oh yeah, man. Okay. So
MAN. Then
man and anything you wanna see, right?
yeah, any command for which you want to have more info.
Oh, okay. I got it.
So try man ls. Will show you all the info regarding ls.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. Any other questions?
No more for me.
Okay, great. Then we are good. Then we are good for today. We will meet at the same time tomorrow.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day ahead. Bye.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.